How many lone wolves have they already created? Individuals unleashed to tear apart the innocent, driven by commands that seem invisible at first glance. And how many more will they create? How much more innocent blood must be shed before this dangerous international totalitarian sect of Dvorkin is stopped? How many more children must die? You can't help but ask, what must it feel like for the parents whose children became victims of these spotters, these consultants, who were just offering recommendations? Without question, it is a grief beyond words. But what about the parents whose son or daughter was turned into a killer? When they know their child was never a murderer, was a good student, had dreams, showed promise, and was a kind, decent person, and yet, in one moment, the influence of Dvorkin's totalitarian sect turned their child into a controlled weapon. And it doesn't matter how it happened, whether remotely through video games, media, television, books, or directly through lectures in schools and universities. Over the decades, Alexander Dvorkin's adherents have developed many tools for manipulating and controlling human consciousness. And all of this has one purpose: so they can feel superior to others, feel like gods presiding over innocent human lives, including the lives of children. That is the real reason. And the real killers are not the children, those who fell victim to puzzle coding and deep psychological conditioning. The real killers are the maniacs behind it. The children became victims too, powerless instruments of murder in the hands of these manipulators. All of these facts are not coincidental. They are evidence of a delayed action influence, a documented process of shaping potential killers, and a real-world example of puzzle coding. The information presented above fully proves that puzzle coding is not only real, but actively used by agents of so-called anti-cultism, those who claim to fight cults, but are, in fact, the true cultists of Alexander Dvorkin, systematically building an army of controlled killers. After such coding, a person needs only a single trigger, such as encountering an article on the internet about cultists, written by Rick Ross, Alexander Dvorkin, or their colleagues, or hearing music like that used in Far Cry 5, to carry out the murder of an innocent person who simply crossed their path. This is why the sect created by Alexander Dvorkin is the most dangerous extremist cult in the world today.